Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of air. So if you are Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of January 31st through February 2nd, 2025. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for the price list if you don't already have it. All right, we have the overall energy as the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. We have the King of Wands. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, Princess of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so I feel like you're going to be busy, and I feel like there could be a lot of communication between you and another person. Maybe you're being very chatty or expressive or vocal. You could also be feeling very passionate or moving out of passion, like your passion is driving you or pushing you to do certain things. You also might have a sense of control, like you need to be in control in regards to how things go. Maybe you're also expressing some sort of leadership abilities, whether it's running your own business, or if people just look at you as a leader at the workplace. In a love situation, I feel like maybe you're being pursued, maybe by more than one person. I do feel like there is someone who's also very strategic in how they are pursuing you. I feel like every action has been thought out. And I feel like this person is moving swiftly. There could be a lot of flirtation between you and this person. They're coming off very assertive, very aggressive. I kind of feel like they're not taking no for an answer. There's also the possibility of you being unaware of the things that are taking place around you. Yeah, I feel like people are speaking passionately. People have like a lot to say. So I'm also getting travel. Either you are doing a lot of traveling, maybe for errands, or you're taking some sort of vacation. But it seems to be like a lot of traveling going on, or a lot of quick action, quick movements. There could be someone who's also being very pushy or to the point. Like maybe someone is just like, maybe their energy is coming off like rushy, like they want you to rush or hurry. Or maybe when they express themselves, they just kind of come off that way, like they're on edge. Somebody is coming off as having like a lot of caffeine. Either you are giving someone direction or someone is giving you direction, but they're just like, I don't know. I don't feel like anyone's against it. It's like everyone falls in line or is falling in line. If this is your manager, I don't really feel like you have a problem with them. Maybe you like the way they lead or take control of a situation. Be careful while cooking. Something seems hot. Especially if you're cooking something that's like popping out. I'm just getting like busy and fast movements. So maybe you're just very busy over the weekend. Now you also could be very creative or coming up with like all these ideas, and you feel like, oh, I got to get all these ideas out now. So if you are creative, if you are a writer, it's likely that you're like rushing to get these ideas out, and you're just like writing. Maybe you feel motivated, and you just want to take advantage of it while you feel that way, especially if you've been dealing with some sort of creativity or writer's block. You might have a lot of ideas though. You're like, ooh, like, man, I got an idea for this type of business or that type of business. Or I've got an idea to do this or that. So it just seems like there's a lot of creativity flowing through you. Spiritually, I feel like there is someone that maybe you have some sort of telepathic connection with. You could be interacting with an Aries, another air sign, or an earth sign. Also could be Sagittarius or Leo. I feel like you're also being straightforward, or you are clear in what you need to do. I don't see any hesitation with you. So if you're making decisions, I feel like you're making a lot of quick, snappy decisions. And I feel like you're fearless. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to do certain things. You're just like making a lot of quick judgments and decisions. Yeah, seems like you're busy. And I feel like you're trying to do a lot of things at once. Again, I'm getting passion. In regards to a love situation, again, something is maybe very passionate, or there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. Maybe there's a lot of conversations going back and forth. Something also could quickly transform into lust. Maybe you're having some sort of conversation with someone, and it's like an intellectual conversation, but it quickly just turns very sexual or passionate. I feel like somebody is letting everything off of their chest. It's possible that you're tying up a lot of loose ends as well. Somebody at a distance might be obsessed with you. Also, with Mars being retrograde, a lot of past boyfriends might come forward. You could be involved with a very powerful person or someone with status or someone that is in military. I'm hearing something about Secret Service. I don't know if someone works for Secret Service. Someone also could be some sort of U.S. Marshal. In regards to being romantically pursued, I feel like somebody is looking for someone to settle down with. Either someone is mature for their age or they're maturing. Or they're a mature person. You might interact with someone in a dream that is either a father figure or someone who is just like an alpha male. Like they want to be the leader. I feel like somebody comes off as very stern, fearless, but on the inside they're very emotional, sensitive, intuitive, possibly depressed. Someone is finding you very attractive, very desirable, but I feel like they don't want to feel this way. Again, I just feel like you're being watched from a distance, and there could be two people that are keeping tabs on you or that have their eyes on you. I feel like you are the object of desire for somebody. Somebody might be having like a lot of inappropriate thoughts. And like I said, somebody is, even though they come off very stern or powerful, I still feel like this person is very nervous on the inside. I feel like you're also learning something new about yourself. You might realize that you have some sort of gift or ability that's been untapped. And I feel like maybe you're playing around with that. Now, I also see a rejection. either you are being rejected by someone, or or you are rejecting someone. I feel like somebody is done, or they're just like, that was quick. It could be that something does end as quickly as it started. If this is a sexual encounter, unfortunately, something looks unfulfilling. There's also a possibility of someone being rejected because they're being too indirect, or they keep sending mixed signals. I also feel that something is like wearing off, or something might be due to spell work. And it just wears off because it was an illusion. Something just burns off, burns away. I feel like whatever is real will be left standing, and whatever is an illusion will be burned away. Also, if anyone, was pursuing you, or you were dealing with a couple of people and just trying to weed out the best person for you, at some point, I feel like whoever is inauthentic, it's not going to go anywhere. You also might end up blocking someone, or vice versa. I almost want to say somebody might have beef with you and you don't even know it. But I feel like this person is going to get over themselves, because I feel like maybe it's something egotistical, or it could be because the both of you have strong egos, or strong wills, strong opinions. You may have rubbed someone the wrong way and didn't know it, but I feel like they're going to get over it. I feel like a fire sign wants to make peace with you. Someone might let you in on a little secret. Yeah. And then, like I was saying, there's someone that's attracted to you that doesn't want to be attracted to you. I feel like they're going to give in to their desires. They're like, forget it. Yeah, I'm attracted to them. I'm going to embrace it. I feel like someone will also admit that they know they haven't either been honest, or that they were confused about something. And I feel like they want to explain something to you. I feel like you have a soulmate. I feel like you have a soulmate around you, or that you're going to interact with one of your soulmates this weekend. But it still seems like maybe the way it starts off, like you guys started off on the wrong foot. And especially, I kind of feel like you don't even know it. Like, you don't even know that this person was annoyed or irritated with you. They might share that with you. They're like, you know, I didn't like when you first came in a room because you look like XYZ, or I didn't like when you said blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I feel like it's no big deal. You also might find yourself saying things that normally makes you uncomfortable, but you're saying it. So I kind of feel like you're going to push yourself out of your comfort zone. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have door to personal healing and happiness. Magician and the Mirror. Storm warning. Overall energy, all tied up. Okay, so I feel that maybe you've been feeling tense or stressed or restricted. But I feel that those feelings are going to go away. Something is like a spell. Either you cast a spell on yourself or someone has been trying to cast a spell over you, but it breaks, it's temporary. I feel like a spell is going to be broken. And it's making me think about, you know, how words are spells. And maybe it's awareness to the words where you take your power back. And it's like, okay, that doesn't have any effect on me anymore because I'm aware of the intention behind it. And that's even like a personal belief. Like I feel that spells can be broken by awareness. It's like taking your power back. It's like now that you're aware that XYZ was a spell, it's broken. Now I see opportunities opening up to you, and I feel like you're going to take advantage of these opportunities. I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to create. I still feel like there is some kind of manifestation happening. And either you realize how powerful your manifestations are, or some sort of gift that you have. Like, matter of fact, I'm seeing like another scenario where maybe you intentionally suppressed something because you were afraid of that power or that ability, and now it's being unleashed. Either you intentionally had to suppress something, or there was something involuntarily holding you back. But whatever the case, it's like it's open, it's free again. And it's like it's so powerful. You're like, when I say this, this happens. When I look over here, this happens. And it's just like so strong. And something might be so powerful that it can cause destruction. It also could be that someone had to become more wise before they were able to use an ability of theirs because of how powerful it is. So another thing I'm getting is that I still feel like an illusion will fall down. Yeah. Something is shattering. Some illusion is shattering and being washed away or swept away. I'm seeing something about ruins. Now, okay, so this is making me think of like a reading that I did on the fires. But it was a horary reading. And I'm not, a professional with that. I just still like to try when I have questions. And I cast a chart and I was trying to see if those fires had anything to do with government. I don't like, I don't want people thinking I'm being insensitive. That's not the case. I have family in California. Some people were upset that I asked a question about that when they were like, so people lost things, but people still cast charts surrounding death and destruction, even for personal, situations. So like if people want to know that if they have like a disease or an illness or if some, usually people only ask this question when they know it's likely going to happen. So like if somebody is sick and the odds aren't looking good, it's just like, well, let me just check. And someone can ask a question like, is so-and-so going to survive? Is, XYZ? And someone can cast a horary chart. But I'm saying all that to say is that when I did that chart, I saw just like a quick thing that made me think that there was material, some sort of material underneath the earth or underneath the water that maybe people are trying to go after. But I just touched on it briefly, but it still kind of lingers like, okay, is there some sort of material? And then somebody did say something about, what was it? Not battery acid, lead, something used that can charge batteries, to my understanding. I might have it wrong. Don't quote me. But it was saying it was in that area of where everything burned down underneath there. That's why they didn't want people over there, or, whatever the case. That's what this is kind of making me think of, like something is being destroyed and leveled out because there are some sort of ruins underneath. Now, also there could just be something happening like a storm, rain, snow, happening. Depending on where you live, there could be some sort of flood coming or tsunami. Even so, though, it feels like it's being generated by an illusion. So maybe it's man-made storm. Or maybe it's not as bad as it seems, or maybe it's worse than what it seems. But either way, it does seem like there's some sort of smoke and mirrors, or maybe there is destruction being caused as a deflection. Spiritually, you might be having some sort of realization, some sort of an awakening. And then just overall, I feel like some sort of binding is being broken. All right, so hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.